It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And the Bulls looking for a positive start here on their road trip.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, thanks. We appreciate the report. They're in a tough spot to try to figure out how to slow down those shooters, GA.
Yeah, it's going to take a great defensive effort from all five guys. Should be fascinating to watch.
It's all about staying attached to shooters and limiting clean looks. We'll see if they're prepared for the challenge.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
DeRozan surveying the D. The kick out to Williams. Here's DeRozan. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Levine. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Trent.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Siakam lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pick by Vucevic. DeRozan for 3.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Blocking foul called on Vucevic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Siakam with it. Now defended by Levine. Pass to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Vucevic. To stop the run. And again, no good by Chicago. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. 9-point game. Here's Williams. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And the Raptors with the ball. Now here's Van Vliet. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Bulls trail by 10. Trying to end the drought. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Levine double team. There's Ball with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam, right side. And finished off by Siakam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Barnes outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside DeRozan. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Ball with a wide open look. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Estiluwalu. And a wide open look for Porter. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 13. For 3, Levine. That shot is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Siakam outside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. 1:22 left in the first quarter. For 3, Levine's shot is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Siakam. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Now here's Caruso. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Here's Drummond. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size and close to the basket.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points for him. Pass to Banton. Second shot opportunity. It's all in by the Bulls. And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here. And here is Dosunmu. Here's Jones. Covered by Achua. With 1 on the clock. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
The Bulls, 14. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Raptors leading by 8. They double team Siakam. Pass to Banton. Siakam deciding where to go with it. The 3. No good from Luwawu. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Pass to Caruso. Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Here's Luwawu. No good from outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Jones. The crossover. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Bulls trail by 5. In the corner, Drummond with it. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Trent gets the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They kick it out to Green. Here's Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Trent left side. Outside Porter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Dosunmu. Shoots it. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Siakam. The shot misses. Good D by Drummond.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Kicks it out to Jones. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint. What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Now, Anunoby. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him. When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Drummond. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Now Jones. Another shot. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Takes it out to Siakam. Poked away. And they're on the break. Back to Drummond. Drummond is double. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
They double-team Siakam. Pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. Now Green defending. Pocket 4. There's Boucher. Can't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Outside, Jones. They double him with Siakam. Got a piece of it. Here's Dosunu. He has 5. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Anunoby has the open look. No good again that time.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Screen by Siakam. Down low.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Shooting for Chicago.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Ball with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trailed by 4. Here's Siakam. A minute 20 left from the first half of basketball. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. That one wide left.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Ball from long range. The shot off that time.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Out to DeRozan. Launches a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. Anunoby, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Ball. And it's blocked. They recover it. Levine, good.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. DeRozan for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Luwawu. And that one released in time, but no good. Andre Drummond has been on display for the Chicago Bulls. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Last break. Here come the Raptors. The kick out to Barnes. Count that bucket. Barnes has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Toronto.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Levine. Here's Ball. Going inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Siakam. For Chicago, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
Now, here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. 90 seconds now into the second half. Takes it inside.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Nobody near Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Pass to Siakam. Outside ball. Now here's Levine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Levine's shot is off. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Siakam outside. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside, Ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
And Toronto making a change here. Here's Banton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Inside. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Levine. And Vucevic throws it down.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Pass to Banton. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 on the clock. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. The finish.
Raptors foul. Along with Anthony. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
White looking around. And there's the drive. And White with the stuff.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
To halt the run. Barnes left side. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. A wide open look here for Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Caruso's got 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bulls?
Bulls substitution. Io Kasulu.
The Bulls leading by 14. The tray. No good that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Barnes. He is looking for Siakam and finds him. Outside Porter. Here's Benton. Yes, that goes in.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And here are the Bulls now, leading by 12. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Here's Luwawu, and he jams it with authority.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. Can't hit from in close. Raptors trailed by 10. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Boucher, the screen. With the drive. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Dosunmu. The three. A new 14 for the Bulls.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Benton. The kick out to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
And Boucher sends it back. Good chance here for Porter. And another basket for Toronto.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Benton. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Back to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
There's Porter with the three. No good that time. Ball from deep three-point territory. Misses the deep three-point attempt. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the...
The Bulls, 64. Every
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Raptors trailed by 8. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Banton. Trent with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Trent. Pocket 6. Here's Achua. Bean with the rebound.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Banton. Here's Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Man showing some terrific range. Bulls got 9 points here in the second half.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Sweet move. There's the steal. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Banton. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. For 3, LaVine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Chicago making a switch here. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here we go. 1-on-1. Pick by Williams. LaVine for 3. It's not going to go for him. And Toronto will come the other way. For 3, Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Back to Achua. To the wing right side. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Ball.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. DeRozan on the wing. Outside, LaVine. Drummond the screen. From deep 3-point range.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Pass to Achua. And here's Boucher. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
LaVine looking around. DeRozan in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Pass to Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he knocks down the first one.
Precious Achua.
No good on the second free throw. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
It's Drummond with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 9. Pass the ball. Kick out to Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Levine's got 10 points in just the second half. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So it's Chicago now. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
VanVleet wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And count on VanVleet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
DeRozan in the corner. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
And Toronto making a change here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Chicago leading by 12. There's Ball with the 3. VanVleet outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And an aggressive inside play there from VanVleet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
And so VanVleet nails both of them. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Outside, Levine. Stolen by VanVleet. From the arc. Rebound, Andre Drummond. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Trent in the corner. VanVleet outside. Back to Trent. Pass to Boucher. 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Bulls on the break. Levine with the ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Levine's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside DeRozan. This one for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from 3. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Levine wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
For your North Side
Stolen by Ball.
Coming onto the floor.
Into the lane. And Ball slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And here's Barnes for three. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
It's all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Lonzo Ball.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Drummond. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.